Looking at the subsurface page, on the top line again are the transport factors. For this page, they are the soil drainage class and hydrologic soil group, both determined by the soil map unit selected on the field page, and whether or not the field is artificially drained, for example, ditches, drain tiles, etc. If the field is not artificially drained, the default value is no, and the subsurface drainage transport factor will be 0, and therefore the subsurface risk component of the PMT will be 0 as well. If the field is artificially drained, select yes, and the subsurface drainage transport factor will be calculated. The P sources on this page are carried over from the fertilizer and organic P values entered on the runoff page. The appropriate PSC values are also automatically carried over from that page. The management component, again, is determined by the timing and method of application for the fertilizer and organic P sources. However, the subsurface factors are different from those on the runoff page and must be selected independently on this page. But this is the only information other than the drainage status that needs to be entered on this page. As on the runoff page, the P sources are multiplied by their PSC values and application method factors, and the results are added together along with the adjusted DPS to determine the subsurface dissolved P source risk factor. The distance buffer factor from the particular page is not applied to the subsurface calculation. The subsurface P transport risk is calculated by multiplying the factors on the right side of the screen. Again, if no artificial drainage is present, the subsurface component will be 0. The P transport risks for each of the major pathways, particulate, runoff, and subsurface, are then added together to determine the final PMT P-loss rating. In this box to the left, the interpretation and management practices associated with that rating are shown.